I feel like nobody really talks about how your skin changes as you get older, and not in a dramatic way, it's just different. Like things that used to work just don't hit the same anymore. Your skin's a little drier, a little thinner, a little more reactive. And I didn't really notice it at first. It happened gradually. So lately, I've been focusing less on trying to fix things and more on just supporting my skin. I've been trying a few products from Besque that are more about nourishment and consistency, and I want to show you how I've been using them in my actual routine. This is the Besque shower oil, and this is probably the one that surprised me the most. It starts out as an oil, but once you add water, it turns into this really soft, creamy lather. It doesn't strip your skin at all, which I feel is like the biggest issue with most body washes. And that's something I've been paying a lot more attention to lately, especially as my skin has gotten a little more sensitive over time. With Besque, it feels like the goal isn't to strip your skin down, it's to support while you're cleansing. This feels more like it's supporting your skin barrier instead of disrupting it. It's made with cold-pressed plant oils, so it's actually working with your skin instead of against it. My skin has gotten drier over time, and that's when you really start to notice the tight feeling after you shower. And this doesn't do that. Your skin actually feels hydrated when you step out. It's just a much gentler way to cleanse your skin without overdoing it. And I feel like that's such a shift because I used to think that clean meant stripped, and now I look at it completely differently. After I get out the shower, I go in with the Besque body oil, and I've been focusing more on areas that tend to change over time, like my arms, my stomach, and even my neck. This is more about long-term skin support, not quick results. It's just giving your skin what it actually needs: hydration, lipids, nourishment. And I think that's the big shift for me, focusing more on nourishment instead of trying to correct everything. With Besque, it feels like I'm actually supporting my skin instead of constantly trying to change it. This is more about strengthening the skin over time, not expecting instant results, but knowing that with consistency, your skin responds. And over time, that's what helps your skin look healthier and feel stronger. It absorbs really nice too. It doesn't just sit on top of your skin. And I do love the glow it gives. But it's not just about how it looks. It's how my skin actually feels. And I've also been making sure I don't skip my chest area, because that's definitely one of those places where your skin starts to look a little more crepey over time. And honestly, my legs too, especially my knees. Mine always tend to look dry, and this has really helped with that. Your skin is the largest organ on your body, and I've really started to think more about it and how I can take care of it. And using something like this just feels like a more intentional way to do that. It's just one simple step in my day, but it really adds up over time. And then for my face, I've been using the Besque Divine 9 Serum. This is where I notice my skin being more reactive over time. A little more redness, a little more dryness. So I've been trying to keep things really simple. This just feels very soothing and hydrating. I've also been trying to avoid overloading my skin with too many active ingredients and just keeping things simple, especially when my skin feels more reactive. This feels like it's calming everything down instead of triggering more sensitivity. It gives your skin that glow, but not in a heavy or greasy way. And again, it's not about instant results. It's about how your skin feels over time when you're consistent. And one thing I really started to pay attention to is how my skin actually feels after I use something. And with Besque, my skin just feels calmer, not tight, not stripped, not overwhelmed, just balanced. And I think that's something I really didn't prioritize before. I was always focused on results instead of how my skin was responding in the moment. So I think the biggest shift for me has been realizing that skincare doesn't need to be aggressive to be effective. For a long time, I felt that I had to use stronger products or do more to actually see results. But over time, I've learned that consistency matters more than intensity, and that your skin actually responds better when you support it instead of constantly trying to fix it. With Besque, it feels more like you're building your skin up over time, and it's more about nourishment, barrier support, and long-term care, and honestly, just being a little more gentle with yourself in the process. So this is what I've been using lately from Besque. I like that it feels simple, it's calming, and it fits into my routine without overcomplicating things. And it's more about supporting your skin over time instead of trying to change it overnight. So if your skin's been feeling a little different lately, this might be something to look into. I'll link everything below if you want to check it out.